What's up, King J? Cracking, man. Sacramento, Rudy Castro, California, Deeks 1, Frankie Cisco Tribino in the house. Amen 2112. Vince is in the building. William Olivas in the building. Another first down right there. It turned out to be a better game than I thought. They're lucky all them guys are hurt. Hot Rod in the building. Santana, East Bay, NorCal. Steven Torres, Shadow Pit. Jesse Ramirez. Ronald Gonzalez, Sir Juju in the building. CEO of Annoying Cholos, Rock and Rolly. Damian Vargas, what's up, man? Flacco's in the building. Man, rehab, bro. Personally, bro, I don't think anything's gonna help anybody that doesn't want to help themselves, man. You know what I mean? I've never had a drug problem, man, so I'm speaking, just an opinion. I mean, I got all the substance abuse degrees as part of my college education, man, but I think it's more of a financial thing personally, but it could work for some people. You know what I'm saying?
What's cracking, everyone? Rehab works, bro. Trust me. If you want to do it, it can help you. But you're right, though. It's all a matter of if you want to do it, you got to help yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think court imposed programs and shit. I mean, if it's something you seek out to better yourself, maybe it could work for you. But when people make you do something, man, I don't know. I think I think it's all on you. I think substance abuse is a self problem, man.
It's like this, right? It's not how you. It's not how you get there. It's not how you get there. It's that you get there. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's the court, CPS, or you just get sick and tired, sometimes just getting up in the rooms, you can make that change. When I first was going in, hey, little local gracias. When I was first going into recovery, I planned on doing just what I needed to do, just what the courts were asked, man. But it changed my life. You know what I mean? It opened my eyes. So however you get there, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Once you're there, and if you're willing to accept and change your ways and get real and honest, any program could work for you. That's just what it all comes down to.
First and goal. First and
man. Finally, hey, Henry Ruggs finally did something, huh? Shit, this may go into overtime, bro. We may have a good one on our hands.
Do you think drug addiction and alcoholism is a disease?
Yeah, in a sense, I think that it's been determined. It's been determined to be a disease. You know what I mean? Like they say that you have, it's kind of a hard. I get where people say, "Oh, it's not a disease," but you know what I'm saying. I think it's for me, I don't call it really necessarily a disease. I call it more of a lack of a solution. You know what I mean? But they do say there's a physical allergy for a lot of people that once they have that first tug or that first drink or that first toke, they can't control themselves like a normal person. That's the disease part of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I highly disagree myself, man, but that's my opinion. I think it's just it's a personal fucking choice to use or not.
Most people that don't suffer from addiction or alcoholism don't believe it's a disease, though. That's the problem. I mean, if you had it, then you would probably.
This disease takes away from the people who have cancer and leukemia and all that stuff that get caught. You don't catch drug addiction or alcoholism. You have to seek it out. It's a personal choice.
So let me ask you something. Do you think mental health is a disease?
There's certain parts of it, yeah, of course.
You know, there's a whole chapter that's in the big book that talks about that, man. Like, you need to treat it just like a disease because it affects people the same, man. Like, there's some people out there that, they can go out there and, mess around and drink and, I mean, do whatever they're going to do, whatever type of supplies they want, and then they're okay. There's other people, man, they just do it one time. They can't help themselves. Damn, Raiders just scored, bro.
They actually made it a good game. Shit.
Yeah. I got my glasses on. My hair's messed up. Everything, man. Post it up, man. What's good with it?
A man 2112 in the building.
Road game riders, man. Road game riders. You already know. Will any addiction be a disease? See, that's that's you're gonna have everybody's gonna have a different view of it. So let's just look at it that it's a problem for some people. You know what I mean? And there's different ways of having a solution with addiction, man. Like, you know what I mean? Some people find it in church, some people find it in the rooms, some people just find it just stepping away from people. Everybody has a different path and way they walk. So however you want to label it, it's just a label. You know, the double R is in the house. Donnie Mullins is in the house, bro. You see that, Rojo?
Yes, sir.
Is that the real Donnie Mullins? Yes, addiction is a disease caused by a combination of behavioral, psychological, environment, and biological factors.
Yeah, I don't buy it personally, man. I took all those drug and alcohol counselor classes at college, and they used to try to, say the same thing, man. But I just think it's a personal choice, man. You either go buy drugs or go buy alcohol, or you don't. Calling it a disease to me is kind of trying to cop out. Oh, feel sad for me, I got a disease. Not stop using drugs, stop using alcohol. That's just me, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's everybody got a different.
I'm no doctor. I'm no nothing that. That's just my opinion.
Ask Google. My shirt is on backwards, man. You know why my shirt's on backwards? Let me tell the story behind
You've been
that.
watching those Chris Cross videos again.
I was watching Chris Cross. It made me want to jump. Nah, I was wearing a shirt that had a company logo on it, so I kind of turned my shirt inside out before I got on the live real quick.
Lamar Jackson's slippery, boy.
Man, he's just. I don't know. He hasn't been
Roger
looking
Rabbit,
that.
I see you.
Let me see what else we got going.
You can't inherit it though. It's something you got to do. You got to go buy drugs. It's not just in your blood. You got to keep making the decision to go buy it.
Wiggity whack.
Dan Ellick, what's up? Farmero, I see you. Yeah, he is obsessed, bro. That shit's crazy, man. What happens is Crazy wants to be Gunner's baby mama. That's right, Miss Stars. Good for you. That's awesome.
That's right.
See, right now, the Raiders would be feeling a lot better if they didn't try to go for that first down and kick that field goal on fourth down.
They both lost it on fourth down. Both teams should have had it.
Rich DM 650, I see you.
What's up with it, man? Yeah, just kicking and jumped on a live real quick. Someone did, man.
Dan, we're not really allowed to talk about the vaccine, unfortunately.
I don't even want to mention that word.
my smile should tell you my point of view, though. No, it's a tie score, Rich. It's 24 up. JV's most wanted. What's up, boy? Nothing, man. We only been out here 10 minutes. We're just kind of half-ass watching the game and bullshitting with y'all.
Let me see what else. 24-24.
Nothing stranger.
Savage is back in jail. When did that happen?
No, so Silento, not at all, man. Rick Riley, I agree
Yeah,
right
go ahead.
there.
Can you put some more in there? You know, pass me mine too. The one that you have to drink. Yeah, put a couple more in there. Thanks. Thank you.
Write him a letter, Rich. Write him a letter. Nothing stranger, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like crazy stories and shit. He's funny. He's the only troll I like. All the other ones I want to fight. Crazy, I just want to laugh. Karina Baca, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
You enjoy the membership. We just did it. We just dropped a new video on our members today, as a matter of fact, that you guys probably want to see. It was a good one.
Oh, nothing stranger. That's rough. Cube Stero, what's up, boy? Exactly, Ace 100. Yeah, he doesn't offend me. Like, he could say whatever, and for some reason, I just laugh. Like, other people will agitate me, you know what I mean? But not him for some reason. I don't know what it is, man. Right, because he's retarded. I don't know. Hot Rod, I agree.
Hey, wait. Where's Sea Dog? I want Sea Dog up in here, man. Who's going to tap in with us tonight, man? Let's make this live.
What's up, boy? No, roundtable will be Wednesday, probably function. We're not going to try to compete with Monday Night Football on the roundtable. That's a no winner, especially when it's one of the major teams that our viewers will watch: Raiders, Niners, Cowboys. The elite use fear to get us to agree to. Hey, no doubt, Rick Riley. You know, you already know. Crazy as well. You're missing a few cylinders. The bean smasher.
There goes Jackson. Oh, there goes Jackson. Damn. Past the 40-yard line. That dude ain't no joke, man.
Zod was walking around Merced with the blue paño, huh?
Was he?
I've never watched him, so I don't know. It's gonna be on this channel, Homeboy 1083.
How many people we got tapped in right now?
109.
Okay, it's not that bad.
Cologne X8 in the house. What's up, boy?
He's gonna be a 60-year-old game banging. Oh man.
I agree with you, JB Most Wanted. Lupe, we can't touch on nothing like that, man. They will shut that right down.
Yeah, man. Well, they'll snatch us up and we'll be disappeared for life, man.
Yeah, YouTube don't allow you to talk about anything like that.
Tapping in San Fran 415, man.
Good guts.
They're getting in field goal range. They need about 15 more yards to make it safe.
The Wolf in the house. What's up, boy?
Wolf Joel M's in the house.
Wendy and Edwin De Leon in the house.
Who's tapping in? Who wants to tap in on our live, man? Let's get a crack. I got some stuff I'm working on, guys. It should be pretty good. Watch. Give me some time, man. You know what I'm saying? As you guys know, we made a couple recent old timers we had on our page recently, man. We got a couple other ones coming up pretty soon, man. It's gonna be on a cracking.
We need a new person to jump on, boy. Who's jumping on? What's up, Jose Corona? I see you.
He said we want a Lencho interview, man. Hell no. I mean, what are we gonna do? Talk about his hepatitis C?
I see you, Danny, man. Appreciate you.
Much respect from the South Side Team Rojo. What's up, El Californio? Just watching the SF Giants game. Man. Phony Tony ran out of legit stories. Who you got in the game, Flacco? Man, I think Baltimore's gonna kick this field goal in about a minute or so.
Who's BJ? Who you talking about?
He's talking about Baby Joker.
Oh.
I think Boxer got an interview coming up with him or something like that. Drop a dancing bear video. Oh man.
That'll be nothing but 30 minutes of shit talking.
You know, I mean, you could probably in Dancing Bear's early days, you know, he did a major pegada. What was it? He speared someone in San Quentin and he came out of the chair like a bear or something. They said, you know what I
mean?
Yeah. And then he was one of the ones in the early '80s that was pushing the bonds and formats. You know what I mean? I think he was already recruited as an NF member, but I think he was even undercover for a while. So I think him, Skip, and Corny were the main ones that were pushing the bonds and formats in the early '80s. But for some reason, I think Corny got locked down really quick.
I don't even know who pulled him.
Who?
DB.
I doubt it would have been Corny. I don't think it could have been Corny though.
I see you, real one. A man says Flacco doesn't bust grapes; he smashes beans. New Mexico in the house. That's right. Yeah, Telly, that's like quite a few years old, man. He's on the right track, though.
I think he got the name Dancing Bear because he was part Native American.
I am watching the game. I got the game right here.
Man, he ain't no real Raider fan, man. They should have went for it on 4th and 2. Just, you know what I mean? This dude's probably gonna miss it too. Look. Oh, it's Justin Tucker. Oh, that's going in, man. That's Tucker. It's going in, bro. Tucker's. You know what I mean? That's going in.
It would be tied up right now if the damn dumbasses wouldn't have went for it. My team over yours. We can't really talk about that, my man.
I'd be more. I said to you, Room YT. Thanks, Doc. Do the 5 buffering. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. You sounded like Bugs Bunny, Big Rick. Man,
your nose is always running. You look like Bugs Bunny. What did that say? Rojo, I know y'all talked about the recruitment process, but how do you feel that your thoughts while being recruited? Did you ever want to say F this? I'm going my own thing. No, that didn't come for a few years after the Wolf. Eagles got it this year. Hey, if that's how you feel, bro, hey, more power to you, D-Boy Low.
Man, you know who looked good, bro, was the Cardinals yesterday, bro. That Chandler Jones had 5 sacks, bro. I was like, wow. The Isaiah Simmons, he's stepping up. That he's a second year from Clemson. Little Baker on the backside, man. They look pretty good, bro.
Pac-Man, the Ghost Killer, says Colts Nation.
Spanky from Northside Greenfast. The only ones I know from Greenfast was Shorteño and Weddle. Those are the only ones from Greenfast. And then I knew my boy Scooby was from King City, from San Antonio Gardens, man.
I see you, Mike Garcia.
Is there a chance you can meet you guys live? Maybe. You never know. Greenfloss is in Greenfield.
22 seconds left.
Man, timeout.
Oh, the dogs are in the backyard right now. They got some big-ass bones they're chewing on.
The Raiders got no timeouts, bro.
Yeah, I'm not a big car fan. Never have been.
Yeah, New Mexico State Fair. I'm about to go, bro. I'll be out there for sure. It's going on right now, the New Mexico Fair.
Seven seconds left, boy.
Flacco, my son said he cleaned his room. Oh yeah, is that the one that we had to do a shout out? Told him to clean his room. Are they going to try to kick it with 7 seconds left? Oh hell no! I'd do one play. I'd do a sideline route at least.
Yeah, if you don't get out of bounds, it's over for sure, though.
You just got to be quick.
Yeah, I got you.
At least get, but
He
at
got
least
it.
get a.
Overtime it is.
Oh wow! I think the Raiders. There's 2 seconds left, bro. You know what I mean? You never know. What play would I run, man? Oh shit, man! I would try to hit the back out of the backfield. You know what I mean? As he's going out of bounds. Carlitos from the Bronx.
27-27 going into overtime one.
Man, that's not funny, man. But man, I don't like to use that big word, that big C word, bro. Too many people I know passed away from that. I don't even play around with that. Where is Sea Dog? Let's have Sea Dog tap in, man. Hey, Rojo. Just why don't you post a link and see who we get coming in, man? Maybe we'll get Donnie Mullins in or whatever his name. Oh man, let's get someone on this live, man. Let's get it cracking. Man, he posted a link, guys. Jump in. Someone jump in. Look at my hair's all fucked up. Damn, Rojo, you shaved, huh?
No.
Shit, something looks different. What'd you do?
I don't know. Here you go, Flacco. Here's your boy.
Different. What you do?
What's up, Flacco?
What's up with it, man?
Nothing, man.
What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there, bro? Where are you from, Donnie? I gotta ask this.
Donnie, Dayton, Ohio.
Nothing, man. Dayton, Ohio?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing over there? I can hear myself echoing, bro.
Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio?
Mm-hmm.
I can hear myself echoing, bro.
I just computer. I got. I can't think right now.
What can't you think right now, bro?
What called feedback?
I think you're a potential prospect for Rogaine Rider too, bro.
What
do you think about that?
Feedback. I don't know what to think about that.
Man. What do you think about that?
I don't know what to think about that. Yeah. Go enjoy your giggles.
Oh, fuck me, bro.
Go enjoy your giggles.
Oh, fuck me, bro.
Go enjoy your giggles.
So you're a fan of our channels, huh?
Yeah, I'm a fan. And great content you push out.
What do you like about our channels? I'm just interested. What fascinates you to our channels, man? Like, what are you looking for?
Gangs.
What do you like about our channels? I'm just interested.
What gang you from, Donnie?
No gang.
No gang. What ethnicity are you? I'm just curious.
No gang. That's it. Dayton, Ohio. City of Dayton.
Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
What ethnicity are you? I'm just curious.
Oh, just 100% white. That's it. Dayton, Ohio.
Homestead, why?
Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, just 100% white. That's it. Just a hillbilly.
Just a hillbilly? That's what's up, man. You know what I mean? We appreciate your support, man, and jumping on our channel, man. Just a hillbilly? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How old are you?
36.
We appreciate 36. What kind of job do you have out there? Are you working or what, man?
Layoff.
36. Oh, you collecting that EDD, huh? What kind of job do you have out there? Are you working or what, man?
Layoff.
36. Oh, you collecting that EDD, huh?
Yeah.
What job do you have out there? Are you working? That's right. Okay. Oh, you collecting that EDD, huh?
Yeah.
So what's next for Donnie Mullins, bro? What's next on your plan, bro?
Just keep on kicking back, relax, smoking cigars.
What's next on your plan, bro? Smoking cigars?
Yeah.
You gonna call up the old lady or what, bro?
Smoking cigars.
Smoking cigars?
Yeah.
You gonna call up the old lady or what, bro?
I'm living with my
Smoking cigars?
mom.
Oh, you live with your mom? Okay, brother. All right, well, hey, thanks for tapping in, bro. You have a good one, bro. All right, man. Road Game Riders, man. There you have there, man. The famous Donnie Mullins, bro. Who wants to tap in next? Is all I'm gonna ask. All right, there's another one posted up. Conference perspective. Let's see who we get out, man. We're going to. Hey, I think I handled that pretty well. What do you guys think, man? Looks like Flacco's brother, Jesse James, man. Oh man, forget about it. They know how, man. That's what's up. These comments are brutal, man. You guys are surgeons. Man, I think I handled it cool, Roger Rabbit. You know what I mean? I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to clown on someone. You know what I mean? He's a supporter of the channel, man. You got to support that, man. Donnie Mullins, straight hitter, bro. Flacco's twin brother, man. He got glasses just like me, huh? He got the hair problem too, like me.
Raiders got the ball at OT, huh? Man, you ain't shit. DDT yourself.
That's right.
You're out of bounds, bro. Why are you still running?
Who?
Wasting your energy.
Well, you watching the game, huh?
Yeah. Nobody wants to tap in, huh? Y'all know you can't fuck with Donnie Mullins. That's why.
Donnie Mullins tapped in, though. You know what I mean?
Pelon, gracias.
Hey, Pelon, good looking out. That's for little. Is that for Little Rojo?
Little Rojo.
I mean, Donnie Mullins. If me and Rojo had a kid, it's a combination of both of us, bro.
Who said that?
That's what someone said earlier, bro.
They're going to hell. When he gets, I'm the dad. Rojo looking said you. Flacco, who's your team? Flacco's Miami Dolphins.
No, I'm not a Dolphin fan, bro. I'm actually okay. Back in the days, I was a Bronco fan. Now I'm just a sports fanatic, though. You know what I mean? So I don't really care. I'm not going to support no one team, but technically, I'm supposed to be a Broncos fan.
Hey, you want to see some weird shit, y'all? This is what I'm looking at right now. Look. He throwing up that folk.
Is he trying to come in?
That's that People Nation. He got folks down.
Where's he at?
I don't know. He's gangbanging somewhere in his mind. Shit. He's getting his gangbang on.
Who is he, man?
I don't know, bro. Oh shit! Now he's doing the shocker.
Can you read that sign language, bro?
No, that's that East Coast shit.
Wait, where's he at now? He's showing us something.
Hopefully, he's not yanking one out.
Oh wow! Can you imagine? Oh man!
Oh well.
All right, man. He was doing 5-5 crib.
Well, I mean, he had it like that, man. That's Forks Down. That's like People Nation. But who knows? Could have been 5-5 crib.
He could have been throwing up road game riders, man. Okay, Sundown wants to tap in. He said, "Okay, last time I'm asking, where's the link to tap in?"
Who, Sundown?
Yeah, man.
Big Rick Riley in the house. Oh, Rossiful, that's crazy, bro.
We need another character, man. We've had some good ones.
Rossiful, I don't even know, bro. That's
Touchdown Raiders.
It's over. Wow, Raiders won the first game. Who'd have thunk it?
I told you the Ravens should have went for it on 4th and 2, man. Get Crazy Stories on for an interview. Can you imagine that? Rojo and Crazy Stories on an interview? That'd be something else, bro.
Yeah, my neighbors are hella far behind. They just started yelling just now.
Well, they'll have that StreamYard, huh?
Oh, it's going to be 1st and goal. He's down. Yeah, he's down at like the half-yard line, I think. Huh. Let's see what we got here. My bad, y'all. I was tripping off this game.
Oh, hey. It's official review. Okay.
Yeah, he looked to me like he was down because he stretched out with the ball and it looked like his knees made contact a half a yard before he broke the plane. Here's the link, Sundown. I'm shooting it again.
Yeah, we've heard of Williams. Who are you voting for, Vince? Oh, so isn't it the recall election tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it looks like that dude's going to be all right, though.
Yeah, man. That dude, we got an interesting article. We got an interesting interview coming out about something regarding that, man. As far as some of the people he's denied parole were political decisions. You know what I mean? And I want to touch base on that. If you have a parole board, they shouldn't have this new policy to where the governor decides whether you get out or not because it becomes too political.
What's up, bro? Flaco?
What's up with it, bro?
What's cracking, man?
How you doing?
Not bad. How's it going? What you up to, my man?
Getting some groceries for the kids.
That's right.
That's right. Who's that?
Louis.
Oh, what's good with it, bro?
Louis Saldana.
That's right.
That's right.
How was your day, my man?
Work.
That's right, shit. You got to do it. Bills ain't paying themselves, boy.
Fucking no, they're not.
Bills come in a lot faster than paychecks, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 1st and goal. Watch the Raiders fumble. I'll laugh my ass off.
This is crazy, bro. This is a hell of an ending to a game.
Flaco.
Yeah, what's up?
Who's older, you or Donnie?
I'm the older brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The better looking one too, right?
What?
What's up, bro?
The better looking one too, right?
Oh, of course, bro. Can't you tell?
Yeah.
It's the glasses. It's all in the glasses, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My boy Rojo, he has that shiny cue ball. He went out Saturday night.
Nah, man, I was just chilling, man. Gotta cut him once in a while so I don't look too old.
Flacco
Fat
said he
ass
gave
Dave's
you the
in
night
the
off.
building.
It's fast ass Dave.
Oh, fast ass Dave, got you. What's up, boy?
I was just pimping, sitting here in the motorhome watching the
Hey,
outdoors.
Rick Riley said he's about to body slam this laptop. He can't see no link.
Hey, I'm gonna send it to you, Rick. I'm gonna send
I've
it
been
to you on
trying to
your
push
phone.
it for like 10 minutes. Rojo, when you gonna show the dogs?
Oh man, next time I'm on during the daytime, I will. They got some real big bones right now. They're in the backyard eating them. I don't really play with them when they have their bones. They get kind of weird.
Hey, that guy was a fucking weirdo that was just on here. I seen Rojo bury his head like. I don't even know if I'm on or not.
You're on.
Oh, I'm
You're the
live
star.
right now?
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, I just wanted to tap in since I'm watching you guys all the goddamn time more than TV.
That's
What's
right.
good with it? How's it going, brother?
Have a good night. I don't know which way to move my fucking hand. You guys have a good night and a good fight.
That's right. Most definitely,
Appreciate you, bro.
I'm trying to figure out how this shit works. I don't even know how to leave.
You're doing great.
You're doing good, man. You like the new star.
Maybe I'll take the place of Sea Dog.
Yeah, you can take the place to Sea Dog, bro. You know what I mean?
You guys, I'll get out of here and you guys can let Sea Dog on.
I haven't seen him tonight.
Oh, we could have as many people as we want, man. You know what I mean?
All right, Sundown. I just sent you the link to your text message, bro.
We're trying to get Sundown on here too. I think the homie froze up.
Yep, he's gone.
Who was that? I didn't even know who that was.
That's Fast Ass Dave.
Oh, Fast Ass. Okay, cool. Born Supreme. He said, "Kitchen alive at the gym, man. Get your money, bro." Oh shit. Oh, interception, bro. Put that. Oh man, did you just see that, Rojo?
No, I missed it. I was sending what you call it. I was sending Sundown something.
Hey, how do you throw an interception at the goal line, bro?
The Raiders did?
Yeah, the Raiders threw a damn interception. I swear to God, dude. After that touchdown, you thought the game was over. They recalled it back, bro.
Oh yeah, I already seen that when they showed the replay. I seen him down.
It went off Willie Snead's hands, bro.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
The ex-Raven. That dude's actually, I think that's a setup, bro. He used to be a Raven, bro. Then it hit another player in the helmet, and it fucking man.
That's just how it goes for the Raiders, bro. That's why
I told everybody, hey, did I not predict that, guys? I said, watch the Raiders fumble.
Like, how do you get against your own team?
I called that
because it's a no-brainer, bro.
Hey, I called this right before it happened. I said, watch, the Raiders have the ball at the fucking 6-inch line. They're going to either fumble or throw an interception, and it fucking happened.
Sundown has entered the building.
Man.
Oh, man, did you just see that, bro?
No, I missed it. Oh no.
Hey, how do you throw an interception at the goal line, bro? The Raiders did?
Hello.
Yeah, the Raiders threw a damn interception, I swear to God.
Hey guys, what's up?
After that touchdown, you thought the game was over. They called.
Hey guys.
We got
it
Sundown
says I'm
on
in the show. Hello.
What's cracking, brother?
Hello.
What's up,
Hello.
What's up, Sundown?
Hi. Boy, here we go again.
You can't hear us?
Hello.
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 Hey guys, what's up?
What's
Man,
up, bro?
chilling. How you doing, bro? Can you hear us?
Hi guys.
Hi, guys.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you perfect, bro.
We
Can
can
you
hear
hear us?
you fine, bro.
You're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you. Okay.
Yes, we
I
can.
don't know. Hear me? It says I'm in the show, guys. I don't know.
You are in the show. We can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
You guys got me over myself,
Hey,
man.
hey. I love it when you old dinosaurs get on the phone and try to figure this shit out, man. It's fucking comical, bro. Every time
we
you
are old dinosaurs.
you know what I mean?
Hey, you know what? Speaking about dinosaurs, speaking about old dinosaurs, I just want, and this is kind of crazy to say this, but you know, like old dinosaurs were born, you know, tigers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people think and they're tigers. You know, they get old, but they're still tigers. You know, and so the haters got to remember that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's out. That's just out there, man. You know? I had to remind somebody I was a tiger. And I hate that when I have.
What you been up to, Sundown?
Giving people their come to Jesus moments. You know?
Oh, well, you know.
That's right.
Sometimes
I had to give somebody a come to Jesus moment. You know, I hate that, man. I hate it when that comes back out in me. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Like
man.
you want to see. Yeah, you want to see stupid? I'll show you stupid. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah.
Who's
So
your football?
That's why I said that. But
Who's your football team,
Yeah.
Sundown?
anyway, it's done. You know? Huh?
Who's your football
They
team?
hate it. You know, youngsters, man. You know they need their asses whooped sometimes. Sometimes you got to show them an old man can still throw them. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Oh,
no
yeah.
doubt, bro.
You got to take them to the ground. You know, and give them a come to Jesus moment. You know? Yeah.
That's
so,
right.
But that's you know.
You want to help? You want to help show Rojo some moves? I heard.
Oh yeah, Dave Rojo, buddy. I heard you had a record, man. You boxed.
Yeah.
You know? It seems like you're showing me some moves. You know, but I got. You know, remember Joe Frazier?
Of course.
Yeah.
You remember Joe Frazier? That's who
Yeah,
you want
Joe
to fight.
Frazier.
Yeah, watch
What
some
about
film of him and fight Joe Frazier. His defense and his offense, how he holds his hands. You can't hit him the way he holds his hands. You know, that's how I fight. I hold my hands like that because you can't get hit, and you can throw them from anywhere from that position. You know what I mean?
Hey,
and I was thinking,
I got a question.
Day 38 says, Sundown, I told my lady to quit shaving. I want the Rick Riley experience.
So hey, Bo told us about you and the hippie women, bro. What's up with that, man? What is up with you and the hippie women? Is that a true story?
Shit.
Were you chasing after the Amazonian women?
You know, listen, those are real revolutions.
Were you the one that were you the one that turned Peggy out, bro? I mean, what is it, bro?
Did I turn who out?
Peggy, bro.
Who's Peggy?
Peggy's after.
Oh, you guys talking about that. No. I didn't turn Peggy out. No, I turned a few out. Yeah. No, I just, you know, I like natural women, man. I like women to be natural, you know. I just always have, man. You know, I think European women, they don't shave their arms and stuff like that, you know, under their arms. You know, so.
Oh man.
It's just, I don't know. I just always been attracted to women who are natural. You know?
Raiders got the ball back.
Yeah.
See what they can
Now,
do.
what is this?
Lamar Jackson fumbled.
It's 27-27 overtime. Raiders blew it at first and goal. They threw an interception, and then Jacksonville just fumbled. Raiders got it back.
Who's throwing the ball? Who's throwing the ball for Ravens?
Lamar Jackson.
Who?
Lamar Jackson.
Raiders are great, man.
Raiders got the ball back.
Go get the ball back. They still got a defense. You know, I went on what do you call it? What do you call that? A picket strike. I was picketing the football, right, and sports because of all that political crap and all them people wanted to do. You know what I mean? I said, I ain't watching none of this shit no more. You know what I mean? I come to watch a game, not to see some political bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taking a
real
knee for
ones.
the wrong thing.
Hey, real ones got me laughing, bro.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna watch football this year. I think the strike's over.
Yeah, you're coming off strike.
Huh?
You come.
I
You're
turned
coming
off
off
my
the strike,
computer, so I
huh?
don't even know if I'm on or anything.
Oh, you're on, bro. You're
'Cause I remember last time you guys told me to turn off the computer, so I turned it off. I'm trying to get what do you call technology savvy? You know what I mean? Maybe I just spend some money and get a better phone. Maybe I just spend some money and get a better phone. It'll probably work out better.
They want to know who's your favorite football team, Sundown?
My favorite football team. I don't ride. Well, the Raiders, of course, but I don't ride with a team. I ride with like a player,
touchdown, game over.
Like Brady. If Brady's still playing, I ride with Brady's team. If the guy who was throwing for Green Bay,
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. If he goes to another team, I'll ride with that team. That's how I ride. Certain players play for a certain team, I'll ride with that team. But the Raiders, of course, are always going to be the home team. You know what I mean?
Oh,
no matter where they
in the building.
I grew up in the Bay Area, so it's the Raiders. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I used to know a lot of them guys. They used to come to my dad's bar. Oh, what is that? Dismiss. Okay, there. Anyway, so how you guys doing, man?
Chilling, brother.
Chilling, bro.
Chilling. You know what I mean? It's busy,
Chilling
man. We got some good content coming out tomorrow. As a matter of fact, some interesting stuff about. It's about Soledad in 1973. A little bit about some conflicts and issues that were going on between the NF and MA. So it's going to be a really good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. What time is it?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock tomorrow. It's going to be a banger. It's going to be one of those ones that's going to take off and get like 50,000 views. Watch. Is that good?
Okay. Cool. Well, you get my view. I'll definitely be there. Yeah.
Hey, we only need $49,999 more. We'll be good.
Yeah, we'll be good. Earl Shine.
Hey. Speaking of $49.99, what happened?
What happened? What?
You ain't shit.
What happened on $49.99? What do you mean?
I'm asking Rojo.
Oh,
he doesn't know what he's talking about. So
I don't know what I don't know what I'm talking about, man.
He just wanted to hear his own voice.
Yeah, I'm actually staying for the whole live tonight, man. I'm not getting off early. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Raiders won, man. Rafa Garcia in the building. Guido Duran.
Okay. Hey, so Sundown, I got a question for you, brother. Can you hear me? Mr. Rick Riley. Did he not off on us, bro?
It looks froze, but it's dark, so I can't tell. I think he's froze.
Yeah, I can't tell if he's brother, are you alive over there?
Oh man, come on, man. That's some bullshit, huh? Hey, if I could do that, hey, if I was that kind of magician, I'd be balling.
Man, I was just about to start asking him some questions, bro. I mean, I was gonna turn this little live and get it cracking, man.
Yeah, hey, Sundown, hit that link, man. You hit the same link in the text I sent you, bro, and jump back in.
But he doesn't even have his computer on, bro.
He'll figure it out.
You sure about that?
I'm hoping. Time for some good questions.
Remember the first time we had him on, it seemed like he was nodding out, but he couldn't hear us?
Bling, bling.
Let me see. What else is cracking? Let me see.
My gold chain matches my beard. My beard's gold, huh? It looks silver to me. This is gold, though. It's gold. Yeah, man.
My glasses are actually prescription, man. You can ask Rojo. I need to drive with I can't drive without glasses on.
Let's see. Who the soft mod must be someone new. I don't know what you mean there. Livingston in the house, Amador Posada. Hey, Rick Riley, if you back listening, bro, just click that same link I sent you in the text message. Jump back on. Flacco's got some questions.
I got some questions. I got a
Oh,
good
my
interview.
necklaces are real. I wouldn't wear no fake jewelry.
Hey, what did you guys think about that video we posted today, man? It was like a filler. That video we did today was like a filler. We had some other stuff ready for you guys, man, that was like different, but we decided to try something different and break down Robert Mueller's involvement with Operation Black Widow. So, what's the feedback? What you guys think of that video, or has everyone checked it out yet?
183 people in the building. That's right, man. We appreciate y'all.
Jose Venegas said it was fire. Video was deep. The video was fire. Yeah, man. If you guys haven't checked it out, check that video out, man. It was something different, but we gave a little perspective of it, man. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, them people chased me around for a while, boy.
You know what's funny, Rojo, is they were watching all of us around the same time, and they had that much resources, bro, that me and you were probably about 70, 90 miles away, and they still had resources to watch everything we were doing, bro. Literally.
All right, Sundown, man. It's all good, brother. We had some good questions ready for you, too, boy. What was up with your video that got demonetized? Man, I listened to it. Flacco listened to it. There wasn't nothing remotely offensive in it at all. I don't know, brother.
It was a good video, though, too. That one's a really good one, too.
Live. Flacco posted it on Members Live, you know, so.
I put it on my members page. On our members page, excuse me. You know what I mean? I do a lot of the member stuff, like I say 90% of it. And Rojo does 90% of the editing and uploading the videos.
Hey, Hobo and Dr. De La Cruz mentioned growing up with Emma guys. How come had to have two groups? People don't see eye to eye on some things, man. So, you know, if some people are pushing one agenda, there's going to be other groups of people that don't like the agenda they're pushing and want to push their own.
Hey, Farmetto, it was a video that we did on the cartel's connections with Norteños. And then we expanded a little bit of our personal understanding and interactions with groups across the border and how that operates and how that gets established. So
Gunner's in the building? I don't see him, but
yeah, Gunner's in the building. I think I did see him.
There's a link, Gun, if you're in the building. Oh yeah, he is in the building. Where can you find Toko's story? What's the name? Flacco.
The Toko story, it was a structure. Something does the unthinkable. It's on stories written by a current prisoner.
Jesse James, thank you, bro.
He said, "Where's his wrench?" I guess that Gunner doesn't have a wrench.
I'll know as soon as he checks in. I'll know by his picture, but I can't tell who has wrenches on here on StreamYard.
No, I can just see the membership shit. I can see all our members though. Man, you guys tap in, get that members only, man. There's a lot of good content, man. We stay on it. Structure does the unbelievable, forgives or something like that.
Tap in, Gun. It's the link's right there. Soft Round 415 are in the building.
I've been drinking a lot of Dr. Pepper lately, man. Look at my hair. My hair is all like. Let me see. Structure forgives the unthinkable. That's it, man. Yep, I still got a little guy on my head. Still there. Let me see what's cracking. What's Rojo doing? What are you doing, Rojo?
Man, I'm chilling.
Oh, it is Gunner. Look at Gunner's bang bang.
I was just about
Raiders.
to text him and see if it was really him, but I figured it was.
Bro, hey.
Yeah, hey, nah, it was me. It was me.
I thought you was a Packer fan, bro.
Nah, I ain't no Packer fan.
Who's
Who
your
said
team?
that? The Raiders. I got 100 Raider hats. You never knew that? I said I like the Packers. No, I went with the Packers last year. Like I wanted the Packers to win, but
Yeah.
I'm not a Packers fan. No.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you were a Packer fan last year.
No, I was going. Remember, me and Rojo talked about it. We were going for Bills and Packers for a Super Bowl. We thought would be a good one. Ain't that right, Rojo?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And it just didn't work out that way. But
So
anybody.
who you rocking with this year? You think, man? Who you think's gonna go?
I think the Niners are going to go.
I think the Niners gonna go.
I think the Niners and the Chiefs, man. I'm just being real. You know, I mean, I'm a Raiders fan, but I think the Niners and the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. I think one of those teams from the NFC West is gonna come out, man.
I think the Cardinals are hella good, and they're slept on. Hella good. Their quarterback Kyler Murray's got heart, and I think fucking Russell Wilson's hella dangerous, man.
I watched that Cardinal game, man. They went into Tennessee's house. I thought Tennessee was going to be strapped, right, with AJ Brown, Julio Jones, and Derrick Henry, right? Man, the Cardinals shut their shit down, bro. Straight up.
Is that a battle cat?
Who knows who that is? Who's that?
Man, that's that from He-Man, bro.
That's Battle Cat?
It's the Battle Cat from He-Man, bro.
Who's this?
That's Hulk Hogan, bro.
Hey, brother.
Hey, I went into my storage. I got all my vintage shit, so I'm gonna do a video tomorrow about Gun's vintage collection of toys. I got every He-Man ever made, every wrestler ever made, all that shit. Look at, I even got this big old boy. Look at this big guy right here. Watch out. What Ninja Turtle is that?
I don't know.
That's Raphael, right?
That's Donatello.
Donatello.
Yeah,
Okay.
Anthony Ramos is in the building.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's up, brother?
What's going on?
What's cracking, man?
Hey, what's cracking, bro?
Same old thing, man. Just got off work, fucking walking home one time for my mind.
Hey, right. Did you sip on those twisted teas the other day? Smash them?
Hell yeah. You know, funny thing is, bro, I really don't drink all that much. You know, that's like a once in a while thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm up here in Montana. I got my medical marijuana card, so that's what I'm into. You know, just chilling.
Montana. What part of Montana you in, bro?
I'm in northwest Montana, up in Kalispell.
You're in the middle of nowhere, basically, huh?
Not really, man. I mean, there's a lot going on out here.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot going on out here. Where I lived before was right in the middle of the state. And there wasn't nothing going on out there.
Hey, Rich DM says like.
I was gonna say where I'm at right now, man. There's hella jobs and shit, and even where I'm at, we're short-handed. You know. If any of the people out there want to relocate and get away from the bullshit, I suggest come out here.
What field is it in, bro?
What's up?
What field is the work in?
I just mean jobs in general out here, bro. Everybody's pulling unemployment and shit. Nobody wants to work because of COVID and all that, you know.
Oh wow. Where's Missoula or whatever? How far are you from there?
That's Montana. I do believe that's like 120 miles south of me right now.
Okay, I got a friend that's actually moving up there pretty in next week or something like that.
Yeah, I've been there, Missoula, Montana. I went there in a snowstorm.
It's kind of by Spokane, huh?
We went to Missoula. Yeah. It's in right by Idaho, right by Boise, Idaho, huh?
Yep, or something like that, man. I don't know. I really haven't wiggled too much outside of Kalispell in the last 2 years, man, because I got my kids, you know. So most of my time is accounted for the most part.
That's right. What's rent like up there, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm in a 2-story apartment, 2-story, 3-bedroom, 2-bath for like I'd say $735 a month.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah,
that's real
big
good.
wiggling.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah,
well,
700.
Shit, man. I figured I'd just tap in with you guys real quick, see what you were up to, and yeah, I'm about to head on home, guys. So yeah, I'll tap in some other time with you guys.
Appreciate you, man.
Right, brother.
All right, one.
That's right.
Have a good night.
Yeah. Hey, Rich DM said the toys ain't worth nothing if they're not in the box. I got 6 cases over here full of box toys. These are all box toys, bro. You feel me? I got all the boxes. Hey, those are just the ones that I have out. See this one right here? Google it. See how much it's worth. I'm telling you right now.
Is that
Google
what's
it.
his name?
That's adorable Adrian Adonis, the black label. Hey, in the box is sold for 10 G's, right? Even open, people don't believe it exists. This motherfucker's worth. It's in immaculate condition too.
We got a legend coming back in the building. There he is.
Mr. Rick Riley.
Hey, I only came back because I saw Gunner.
He was cracking Sundown.
Hey,
how you doing?
Thanks a lot, asshole.
Bang bang.
I'm just chilling. I said, who is that? Is that Rick? I said, is that Rick Riley or Sea Dog? Shit.
He said, Sundown said bang bang.
Yeah,
bang,
give me
bang.
a bang bang, Gunner.
Bang,
all right,
bang.
man.
Oh, boy. That's right, man.
Brother.
Sundown. That's right, man.
Hey, what's the question? What was the questions?
What's the question you had, Flacco?
You had to.
Oh no, I wanted. You know what? A lot of people have been asking questions about the AB and stuff, man. I wanted to get some information as far as a little bit about the incidents with the Aryan Brotherhood back in the days.
Yeah, well, you know, you had a lot of AB here in the Bay Area. Teardrop Tommy, you know, pretty boy, Craig Reasoner. Had a lot of them here. Yeah, them guys. For the most part, they was down, man. They had some bad soldiers, man. You know, I'm not gonna disrespect them and say there was punks because, you know, our group, you know, just like we were some bad mother shut your mouths. You know, they had some bad mother shut your mouths too come up. You know, MA had some bad boys, man. AB had some bad boys. You know, BGF had some bad boys. But there's nobody badder than the NF. Anyway, yeah. So they were all. Everybody was cut from that cloth. It was that time. Huh? So there was some killers, man.
Yeah, what did you? Yeah, no. What did you feel about seeing Bo on the other night, man?
Oh, I love Bo, man. Bo's my hero. You know that. Yeah, he's looking good, man. He's 71, man. The boy's looking good. Yeah, and he's strong and he's busy, man. He's about his business and he's about positive stuff. You know, Bo's Bo, man. That's why he's my hero, man. Yeah.
Okay. Did you know our recent guest that we had, Jesse De La Cruz, aka Dragon or Draggy?
Yeah,
did you know him?
Yeah. I knew who he was. I knew of him. I actually did time with him, but I didn't really run with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was there. We were there at the same spot. You know.
Yeah,
I knew Draggy. I knew who he was. You know, he didn't look the same. Old like me, but yeah, he was there in Tracy. Yeah, and he was. You know,
I'm gonna turn it over. I want Gunner to ask you some questions. So I'm gonna turn it over to Gunner. Let Gunner ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
Name of what you go to. Hey, so Sundown. Quick question, man. Quick question.
Yeah.
So what was going on there? As far as when you had Draggy on, he was talking about Crackers' brother Mario. Was that his name, Mario?
Shadow.
Yeah.
Hey, Shadow.
And he said he was very instrumental. Was he dead on or you know?
Yeah, Shadow was bad, man. Shadow was he was a lieutenant and he was sharp. Shadow was sharp. Shadow had heart, you know. Yeah, Shadow. There wasn't a Vindiola. None of the Vindiolas. They were all they were with it, and all of them were with it. They were all sharp, and they were killers, all of them. You know?
Yeah, I happen to. I know Crackers' son, Little Crackers, and yeah, you're right, man. They don't. That whole family, man, is with it. I know that family originally comes from down south.
Yeah. And they're originally from. Yeah, I think it was on Riverside, somewhere down. They were from over down there.
Yeah, yeah, then they moved to the Fresno area. Man, their family is well known.
Yeah.
That guy. There's a guy on here. What's his name, man? Bata.
Raggy?
Bala, or Bata from the Emme, right? What was he about in there? Did you ever run into him? Luis Talamantes.
Who?
Luis Talamantes. They called him Bala, or he was one of the San Quentin Six.
Balas? Yeah. There was a Balas I knew who was an Emmett.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. He was my celly.
Oh, is that right? Uh-oh. And how and
yeah,
that
we were
so
cellies for a minute.
And what went down in there? Hey.
Oh, we got along good, and then we had to split up. Yeah.
Yeah, in that fashion.
They threw us together. Yeah, they threw us together, and we got along. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he and that's the same guy that was one of the San Quentin Six, right, Sundown? Are we talking about the same guy? He was one of the San Quentin Six?
He froze up. Let's see if he gets back out of it.
Okay.
You got to call and answer this one, bro.
He said they were sold up. I said, oh wait.
Hey Rick, if you can still hear me, man, give me a call, bro.
Yeah, give us a call, Rick. Call us back. Big Rick, the Wi-Fi is ugly right now.
He said what was going down in there.
Hey, back in them days was different. Back in them days, it was the Royal Rumble. It was a free for all, right? So, Rick Riley, man. Rick Riley, he that was his cell. We know that right off the top. So,
hey, Sundown, if you can hear me, give me a call, brother.
Hey,
tap back in. I just wanted to ask him about because everybody always talks about Crackers. Crackers is well known in the history of the Bulldogs and whatever. But then I heard that Dr. Delacruz mentioned his brother, and I've heard about his brother being, he was very educated. He was all about the education. So he said he was very instrumental in that. So I just wanted him to see if Rick could touch on that.
Hey, that whole family was about that action, bro.
Oh, that whole family. Hey,
yeah.
Crackers and them, they established the first regiments in Fresno. There was a regiments at that time in San Diego, and who was it? Bobo and them had that shit going on down there. But I know Crackers established regiments in Fresno, or he had people establish them.
Well, we found out how KC from San Jose rose through the ranks, Rojo.
How's that?
He killed Lupe Venegas.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
There he is.
Back in. Hey,
all right, brother.
I want to say about Balas. When we were cellies, we both drove up to Soledad at the same time. They threw us in a cell together. We didn't know. We both went to classification, and they asked us, "You guys are cellmates?" You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and you guys were from two different factions, But he ended up becoming one of the
He's froze again.
Shit. I wanted to ask him about Yogi and George Jackson and all that. I wanted to see how Bala was able to dedicate himself
and just tell him to call me.
Yeah, I wanted to see how he was able to dedicate himself to a sworn enemy of the enemy. You know what I mean? Because he still promotes, George Jackson and all that. And you would think with Yogi being hit and all that his standings or whatever would be not in good faith, I guess.
That dude Bala, he also hit fucking Chalo in Quinmas, I think in 72 or 71.
Yeah, on behalf. Was it just on behalf of the BGF, or was it just?
On behalf of the MA.
Okay. Oh, you're talking about Chalo. Yeah, you're talking about Chalo from the NF.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that dude Bala was real active. Bala was there also when the shoe war happened too.
Yeah, no, Bala's definitely a player in the history of everything. I just wanted to know how someone from the EMIC could get away with affiliating himself.
Hey, Sundown, I got you on speakerphone.
Okay. Anyway, I want to finish up about Balas. Can you hear me now?
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen. Anyway, so what happened
had been there together in the cell together. We didn't know who each other were. And we went to classification, and the classification people told us, man, you guys can get along.
He froze on the phone, too?
Sundown, you there, brother?
Hey, wherever he's at, that's bad reception.
Hey, Gunner, this is, you know what Hobo told me?
What'd he say?
He said, you know what? He goes, I don't know what that dude was. He goes, I didn't know if he was MA or if he was a half BGF member.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I've always wondered, because, you know, I've never ever in my whole life seen the MA allow any one of their soldiers, any one of their people to be that closely associated with BGF unless they were utilizing them for something, you know?
Well, there was a couple times back in the days that was just at that time era. Rock and Lou, as well as a couple other ones that were actually part of that whole issue that happened, that actually became MMA members way longer afterwards too, as well.
I think maybe back in that era, it was more of a political stance they were taking against the administration.
What's up, Sundown?
There you go, Rick. We see you.
I know he didn't freeze again already after one hello.
Yep, we got a hello, ladies and gentlemen, from the notorious Rick Riley. That's more than a lot of people.
I still want to know more about Luis Talamantes as well, though, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's an interesting character. I'm not going to never take nothing away from him. I don't like to take credit away from anybody, the work they put in. You know what I mean? Can't take nobody's history from him. But at the same time, bro, I just want to kind of delve into him, because everyone always talks about Mundo and they talk about different MMA members, but he's someone that played an intricate part into what they got going on, because the San Quentin Six, that was something big that happened. And so for him to be an MMA member that still supposedly is in good standings within the organization and still promotes that, it's a trip. According to him.
You got to remember, though, like their time era, like when he was recruited when it wasn't really a criminal organization yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they still had, some of them still had radical beliefs. And like, I think he ended up beating his case and got out, man, and never returned or something like that, man.
Oh, yeah.
He went on to write books and all kinds of stuff. He's still part of a whole bunch of groups. You know what I mean?
My thing is, according to him, he still says he's still in good standings, right? That's according to him and his channel. He says he's in good standings, yet at the same time, he's still going to those political forums, you know, basically talking about the San Quentin Six, and he's on the panels with old BGF members, Black Panthers or whatever. I just don't see MMA member in good standings in this day and age doing those type of functions. I don't know.
Okay,
that's why
I'm dialing with a rotor phone.
Hey, I got you, brother. What's up, man?
All right. Anyway, so let me finish off about Balas. Okay, so Balas is a good dude, man. Yeah, you know, he quit the MMA. He is done with it. You know, so I didn't see no reason to do anything to him. We got along great. We were there together for a week, you know, and you know, they had locked down, you know, until we went to classification. Yeah, behind the screen and shit like that. So not knowing who each other was, we got along great. You know, so once we knew who each other was, then we had to move. You know, so but we got along. He was a good dude. He ended up getting him a motorcycle hurt, and then he took off riding around the country.
So that was all obviously after that whole San Quentin escape attempt and all that.
Yeah.
Did he talk about that at all?
No, we didn't talk about that. You know, you're gonna talk about a good escape. My flying partner, Jimmy, him and his wife escaped from the family visit. He brought her on a family visit. They went on a family visit, and they both escaped from the family visit here. Yeah, it's that trip. Him and his wife both escaped. Took off. They made it. They got away too.
Hey, so Balas wasn't a target for walking away, or what?
No, not for me. You know, we lived together for a week, man, before I even found out who he was. You know, I didn't know who he was. You know?
Hey, so Rick,
he didn't know who I was. You know, and we come out of classification, looked at each other, because now we know who each other's at. You know, we know who each other is. You know, we went back in the cell, and he told me, he says, "Well, you know, I'm done with that." You know, and he was serious. I really am. I'm done with it. You know, I walked away. That's
Oh wow! So he basically pulled a what do you call moving the cell?
Yeah. So he basically okay. Yeah, that's good information right there, man. Definitely good information.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he walked away, but I'm telling you, while I was there with him, he was not active.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I figured that. I was just kind of wanted to see if I was right on, and
He was not active there at the Soledad. He wasn't active. No, not while I was there with him.
Now,
the youngsters all, you know what? The youngsters all respected him. But he was not active. No?
Was his last name Talamantes?
Yeah, I believe that was his last name. It was Balas. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's the same one. If it's the same one,
he's my age. You know what I mean? Well, he's a little bit older than me, actually.
Yeah, he's 80 years old, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, that's him. That's the same one. That's the same one.
Well, I mean, he's the only Latino that was involved in the San Quentin Six. You know, so if he mentioned that, then it's obviously the same one.
Yeah. He's the same age right there you're talking about. Yeah, he was a good dude, man. I really liked him. You know, and you know, he just when he was done, he was done. You know, he got on a motorcycle and he took off riding across the country. You know, when he got out, that's what I heard. You know, because I did hear from him. You know,
he left on the midnight train to Georgia.
No, midnight train to Georgia. It's in my book. Yeah. Actually, the message was for both. You know, for the few handful there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he mentioned that actually.
Yeah, it was just a few of us. We knew what that meant. You know what I mean? And so that was there for that message was there for him and a couple others. You know.
Hey, someone wants to know if you did time with what was that name? Where'd it go? Joey Varela.
I knew a Joey Varela.
Joe Varela.
The one I knew was from Guadalupe.
Yeah, they're saying that it's one of our friend Boxer Roque's uncle.
Yeah. Well, I knew him. You know. Yeah, he ran Southern though.
Huh.
Yeah, he ran with the Southerners.
Yeah, Joe Varela. His name is well known.
Yeah, he ran with the Southerners, so that I remember, because he was from Guadalupe.
They want to know, hey, Sundown, I know you've spoke on it before, but they want to know about Bobo, man. What kind of man was Bobo? Not necessarily within the NF, but just the type of man he was.
Well, Bobo was dedicated. He was committed. I mean, look, the guy got out of prison, and he was the general, and the Constitution said that the power must always remain behind the walls. He went and robbed a cab driver and told him call the police. You know, just so he could go back in and beat the general. You know, because he had to go back in. He just went out there and gave his respects to his mom and his family. You know, and got him some. You know, got him some, and went and did that. So they called the police. Didn't even run or nothing. Just waited for the police to show up. You know, went back. You know, because he had to be inside to maintain his position. You know, and so that's how dedicated he was. You know, here's somebody who's free, finally gets your freedom. You're out there, and you're so committed and dedicated to do something like that to come back. You know,
that's true.
That's dedication.
That's total dedication right there.
Yeah, you go out there and see your mom and your family, and you handle the business. You can stay out for 2 weeks. Right?
Yeah, his brother, man, his brother was a good friend of mine.
Go back.
Okay, I got a question though for Sundown though about the Sosas. Why did he have his other brother killed?
Huh?
Why did he have his one brother killed?
Why did he have his own brother killed?
Yeah.
Again, we go back to the so-called not the so-called, but to his dedication. You know? Listen, he's not the only brother that had to turn on his own brother. You know, I mean, that's how serious we were. When we say we were serious, we were serious. This was a thing that you had.
Why?
It was in the Western media.
What were the reasons why?
Yeah.
What were the reasons why?
What was the reasoning though, Rick? The reasoning, like, yeah, it was dedication, but what was there a sole reason behind it? Like he did, like he fucked
I
up or what?
never asked. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
I never asked. You know, because it was hard enough that it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to ask him, hey, why'd you whack your brother? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. His brother Manos was a good friend of mine, man. Yeah. Me and Manos.
Awesome, man. I love Manos. He's in my book. I write about him. Manos. If there was ever anybody I wanted to be, it was Manos.
Yeah, we got along good, man. Manos was a classy individual, man.
Oh, he was awesome. That's why I didn't marry my cousin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's good people, man. I like Manos. I was there, man. I was there when he died. I was there that day, but he's just a good dude, man.
Oh my God, I was sorry. Time, man.
Yeah, man. He was running the canteen and he had it going on there, man. He had so much respect that when he passed away, the cops did a moment of silence for him.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. I'm telling you, that's another dedicated brother. It broke his heart to leave. You know, I mean, he chose the familia over his own brother. You know, he stayed. I mean, he stayed with that side against his brother. You know, and he could have came with us. You know, I write about that too in the book. You know, he could have came with us, but he stayed over there because he believed that they were on the right path. You know, because he believed Bob. Black Bob could sell you a used car. You know what I mean? But Black Bob was dedicated. He was devoted. Some of those guys were, but there were a lot of them who were not. That's why I didn't stay there. See, there were snakes, man. There were snakes there. There were 7 lieutenants and Black Bob, right, and Conejo, who called himself being a captain, right? Anyway, and some of those lieutenants were snakes. You know what I mean? And these are the guys who are going to divvy up the pie. You know, and so I couldn't ride with that, man. You know, matter of fact, you know, they had to hold me down, you know, in the day room because I was trying to get one of them, you know, because he had said something, you know, and he was investigating, right, the investigation, and he said something that I said, against a brother an honorable brother, man. I went after him, you know, like, hey, don't you piece of crap, you know what I mean? You know, trying to get yourself a position, you know, muddying up people, you know. Anyway, so, but some of them were snakes, and I couldn't ride with that, man. I seen which way it was going, you know. Bob wanted me to stay with him, but I couldn't. You know? The only thing I cared about was Hobo. You know, there were a couple of brothers there too, but I knew they were going to be all right because they had each other's backs. But the only one I cared about was Hobo. You know, and I got to understand with Bob that Hobo was going to be all right. You know, that they were not going to do anything to him, and that they would be giving him his position back. You know, and so I said, all right. You know. You got to read the book, man. Shit happened, man, between me and Black Bob, and you know that in the visiting room that day, man. You know, I had to tell him I was going to cut his throat in front of his. I called her a bitch, you know, his wife, because you know he had let something between our wives be the issue that came. It all came down to an issue between our wives. You know what I mean? And I was like, "What? You put this Ron and my wife? I didn't care. I would never put my wife above the familia, and he should have never put his wife above the familia." You know what I mean? Over us, you know, what we had, you know, and so that's what broke my heart, and that broke his heart too, and that's why he saved my life, you know. And it was Bob who told the police, you know, to snatch me. You know, when I went out to the yard, they snatched me as I stepped onto the yard. Get out! You know, and they carried me off, you know. And I was strapped. I had my piece. I was going out to go get mine. You know what I mean, I knew what was coming.
That's real.
Hey, Sundown, I got a question. I got a question for you, Sundown. Tell us about Familia Cinco.
The Cinco?
Cinco Familia, which was weren't they like their own little separate group?
Yeah.
Like David Corona and them?
They never got to be anything. There was just a few guys that got together and tried to form their own little thing. But they were never about anything. They weren't. They were never about anything. You know, they had maybe 10 minutes of fame. You know what I mean? And that was it. They were never about anything. They were never no threat. They never amounted to anything. You know.
So
it's like what's the dropout gang they got now? The Northern Riders or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the first attempt to go for that. You know what I mean? To build something of dropout shootouts and stuff like that. But it didn't go nowhere. No.
Okay. Yeah. I actually seen an active roster of all their memberships in the 70s, and a lot of them, like either they became NF or they became MA. It was kind of a trip, or they were ex-MA or ex-NF. It was kind of crazy.
What was it?
You know, they tried to. They never went anywhere, man. I mean, they had a few guys that maybe 10 minutes of fame, and that was it. Yeah. But they faded out. You know.
Hey, Sundown.
We never even cared about them. Yeah.
They want to know. They want to know if you ever had any dealings, man, with the Brown Berets in the 70s in Oakland.
Yeah. My dealings with the Brown Berets was in Santa Clara and San Jose. You know, because I was hanging out up there when I was like 15. You know, and I was passing out Chairman Mao books and all that other stuff, and Che Guevara and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I was a little Brown Beret.
Yeah.
That's right.
My book too.
That's right, man. That's right. Well, so what was the what? So another question about the Familia Cinco. What was their? Because I know that they started around the same time, or even prior to the NF really doing their thing. What was their agenda? Was their agenda just to have their own organization apart from everyone else, or were they trying to establish?
Yeah, they tried to have a political message. They had some kind of little Raza message, you know.
Okay, kind of like Brown Pride type thing.
Yeah, they started out like trying to be a political thing. You know what I mean?
Okay. Definitely.
But the MA and the NF took off, man. I mean, we took off, brother. I mean, like, we hit #1 with the bullet. Even the FBI said, you guys are #1 with the bullet, man. You know what I mean? You know, what a lot of people don't realize, you know what I mean? Like, Flacco and Rojo and stuff like that, you know, they went out there in the streets and, you know, they operated and they did what they did and it's kind of similar, but not exactly what we were doing in the sense that we actually did it. We actually established regiments for a while there. We had them running good and strong, you know, and you know, the good stuff was happening, and then shit happened, you know.
Yeah, see,
we were #1 with the bullet, man. We had done it. We had got out there. We established our regiments.
Yeah.
You know, out for our families. You know, and we were a family. You know what I mean? For a while there. You know, for a few years, we were a family. You know?
Yes, I could identify with that. You guys were establishing yards. You guys were basically formulating what the whole agenda was going to be, the whole political makeup of the cause, you know? And I've been in the same position going down south.
The cause was ourselves, you know what I mean? Our family. We were going to be a family. You know, a family, you know, like the Cosa Nostra, you know what I mean? We were going to be a family, but we were going to take care of each other. We were going to provide for each other's families, you know, like some of us were out there in the streets and some brothers are not going to get out. Well, we're going to take care of their families, you know what I mean? That was the whole thing. We were supposed to look out for each other. You know?
Hey, Rick, about what time did you see it start taking a turn for the worse, man? You know what I mean? When did you see when it strayed away from that?
In about 1980, that's when it started. The police hit us. Death Row Joe broke, like I knew he would. You know, he destroyed us. You know, he ratted on everything and everybody. You know what I mean? And he really hurt us. You know, he took all the money. He did all kind of stuff. You know, I write about that in my book. I warned that he was gonna be the big hurt. You know, and he ended up being that. So that's where it started. You know, that all happened at the same time. Death Row Joe breaks. He takes off. Then started having stuff start going on between accusing Bob. Now we got people trying to that move to try to take and split the family had started. You know what I mean? And then you had the feds, and you had the cops, and all these forces were coming after us. You know, and so they were hitting us hard. You know, and so it was everything was like the perfect storm. You know what I mean? We got hit with everything at one time, right there in 1980, 79, 80, right in that time period. You know, but at the same time, we started building for the future. That's when we created the Northern Structure. You know, and so, you know, we were preparing for it. You know, we knew that a lot of us were going to end up in the feds. You know, a lot of us were going to end up on death row. You know, all the stuff that was coming, we were prepared for it. You know, and we had made Bob and them chose the youngsters over the old guys. You know what I mean? And they went that way. And all of us old guys, we went our way. You know what I mean? We continued to function as we always had functioned. You know?
Joe Lamb, I appreciate you, bro. For real.
Yeah, that's you know, that's it's a cool thing, man, when all eyes are on you, because see, there's always been a stigma, man, where a lot of people think that the NF wasn't really an organization doing it like that, man. But from everything I've ever heard from the older gentlemen from the first and the second generation, man, you guys were really, it was a dangerous situation. You guys were really out there, man, really doing your thing on the roads.
It was deadly. It was a deadly thing. I mean, we were serious. You know, we were taking. We were going to hold. We were going to establish, and it was us against the world. You know what I mean? We had our allies, of course. You know, we learned how to make friends. And of course, being out there, when you're building regiments, you have to deal with people. You know, I had to deal with the Hells Angels. I had to deal with the Italian Mafia. I had to deal with the Black Mafia. I had to deal with a lot of people. You know what I mean? And deal with the imps and shit like that. You know, so and you got to learn how to deal with people, you know, to get along, but yet still be strong enough to know that they're not going to, they respect you. They're not going to cross you. And they know that you guys are real, you know, and if you have to do what you got to do, you do it, you know.
And Sundown, trip out on this. I'm glad you brought it up. The Italian mob, what was their position in there? Meaning, who did they roll with, or were they just their own entity? And did they have power like they did, you know, say on the streets? Within the prison.
Yeah, what they had was dedicated old soldiers. You know what I mean? Like their hitmen were like 63, you know, in their 60s and 70s. You know, these guys were dedicated. They were killers, but they had money, is what they had. You know, and they had been doing it for a long time. So what they did, as far as who they rolled with, they rolled with both. They rolled with the Emmy and they rolled with us. You know, it was business to them. You know what I mean? So any way that we could make money together, then that's whoever could make money for them. That's who they were going to roll with, you know.
You know what's always tripped me out is how the MA adapted the name Mafia, right? And I know back in the day, word was that a lot some of the members weren't happy with that, and so then they went with pretty much the MA. But how did Cosa Nostra feel? It's all a money thing, man. And I don't think they really cared.
No, they didn't care. They didn't really care. It was about business. You know, at first, you know, they thought it was just nothing. But then when they seen that, hey, these guys are killing everything out here. They're not just killing in the prisons. They're out here leaving bodies everywhere. You know what I mean? Both and us, you know, we were both, aside from killing each other, we were also killing our opposition. You know what I mean? You know, it wasn't just us out there killing each other. We also were killing other people. You know. You know, so I mean, we had to kill other opposition too. You know, I mean, there was struggles. You know, and sometimes we had to do what we had to do. You know, so you know, it's just you got to hold your property. You know, you got to hold your territory. You know, this is yours. You know, like these are my streets. You know, and I mean that these are my streets. This is my town.
Got a war going on right now.
Yeah, there's war.
And so, you know, that's the way it was. You know, and again, you know, then for a few years, we were looking out for each other, you know. We were actually helping each other's families, and everybody was having stuff, and the warehouses and the bins were full. All the regiments had money, you know what I mean? So it was a good thing, you know. For a few years, we were like that, you know? And then, like I said, 79, 80 hit, and bam, you know, it was everything happened at one time. It was Death Row Joe turning. When he left, he really hurt us, you know what I mean? Because he was the one who had all, you know, he was giving all the orders, you know, and so he knew everybody who killed everybody, you know what I mean? He knew pretty much everything. So when he told it all, and plus he took the money, and then they tried to blame Bobble for the money, and it wasn't Bobble, it was Death Row Joe and a couple other guys, but
so he told it.
You know, and then the feds came after us with RICO. I think the first one they got on RICO was Crackers and Diola, you know.
Yeah.
And so they were coming after us, you know, and then, you know, like they had the Black Widow task force. They were having all these task force, you know. They went Hells. We got lucky after the Hells Angels first. You know, it gave us a little bit of time. You know, but
You know what I want to hear about, man, is I want to know a little information about Perico from Salinas. Tell us about Perico.
He was a good dude, man. Larry was a killer. He was a stone cold killer, man. That guy was he was devoted, he was dedicated, and he was a stone cold killer. You know, he was the one who was ordering all the kills. You know, that's the only thing about Larry. I mean, it wasn't that Larry wouldn't do a kill himself, but he was like, he made a deal with the staff that, you know, for everyone he killed, he'd save one. You know what I mean? Here, get this guy off the line, you know, or we're going to kill him. And they'd move the guy, and then they go kill somebody. You know what I mean? Larry was a killer. You know.
Hey, gracias, GJ 559 and
that's right.
805. Joe M again. Joe M. Jesus.
That's right, Joel M. Hey, so trip out on this, Rick. So the AB, right, the Area Brotherhood. What was their reasoning behind them starting to affiliate with the MA and hit NF soldiers? Because I know that them having their racist point of views and being with what they were, their agenda. What made them lean one way instead of the other? Was it the loose alliance between the NF and the BGF that sealed that deal? Or was it
money? You know,
it was about money.
It was money and dope. You know, it was money. Okay, the first leaders of the AB were Harpo and Jerry. You know, and they were lovers. They were homosexuals. You know.
What the hell?
The AB didn't know that until the guy came out and wrote the book about it. You know, the leader, my brother, my lover. That's the name of his book.
What the fuck?
You know, my brother, my lover.
Hey, didn't he and Lencho write a book like that too?
Who?
Dancing Bear and Lencho?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I heard Dancing Bear was the bottom.
Their thing was the reason why they got with the MA was money, you know, and dope. Because the MA controlled dope, and they had the money, and they're in Folsom, right? And so the guys, and in San Quentin, so they formed their thing, and they right away to make money. They farmed out hits. The first hit they did was something what you call farming out. The MF farmed it out. You know what I mean? So the MA would use them like farming out, you know, hits and stuff like that. And then when they got serious and we started coming after them, they had to ally themselves with the MA. You know, because we were killing them all.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Sundown, man. Hey, I heard as far as the BGF goes, most of the hits they did were actually against correctional officers. What would your opinion be on that? Would they have more against convicts or correctional officers?
They had more convict hits than actual correctional officers, but they hit a lot of correctional officers. I'll tell you that.
They had the most on.
You know, that was from George Jackson.
Hey,
you know,
would you say they had the most out of all the groups?
As far as hits on cops,
yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
The only one who had more hits on cops than them was me. You know? But I was knocking out cops, man. I was beating the shit out of them. You know, yeah. I'm serious. I'm serious.
Hey, I believe you, bro. I heard about you, brother.
Hey, I was a bad mother. Shut your mouth. You know what I mean? You know, they would send 10 cops out to get me off the yard. Say the captain would like to talk to you, Mr. Riley, when you get done. I say, yeah, wait a minute. When I get done, we'll go in and talk to the captain. You know, I go in there and see him and tell him that's how they treated me. I mean, because I would knock a cop out in a minute. You know, and not just one. I take 2 or 3 with me. Let's go.
Hey, back then there wasn't no need referral for that either. They just whoop your ass.
Yeah, they did whoop my ass. Believe me. Oh, and there was also a lot of tear exercise for that. They gave me a lot of tear exercise. Remember I told you about tear exercise?
Yeah.
Yeah, they put you on the wrong tier, and in the morning you're coming out with 2 enemies. Yeah. That's for them. Like I said, I didn't wait. I would spend the night making a piece, and I would run at them. I'm serious. I mean, I would run screaming, blood curdling, screaming. They would be shocked and scared, like they were panicked, and I'd be in the air flying on them, hitting them.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Just stabbing them up, man. God, you know. So I mean, you had to be like that, man.
Appreciate you. Oh, yeah, my God.
Definitely, man. Definitely, that's a trip.
They were not. That's how they got started. Was like they for the money. The MA had the dope and the money, so that's where they hooked up with the MA. And then when we started hitting them hard, they had to become allies. You know?
Yeah, that's definitely fucking. It's just a trip, man. It's a trip. The whole every twist and turn and the history, hearing the history, you know, because you hear a lot of he said, she said, but it's good, always good to hear from someone that was right there on the yards when it was being established. You know.
Yeah, sure, you're funny, bro.
The AB hit a few of us, and we hit a lot of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, and I look
the most ABs. We hit the most ABs. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because if you look at a timeline and you see a timeline, it's very inaccurate, man. It shows a lot of AB hits on NF, but it never really shows the NF hits on the AB. And I know from a family of mine,
we hit them hard. We were hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even on the streets. Believe me, listen to what I'm telling you because I was there.
King Kong.
I tell you, man, we killing a lot of them.
Okay?
Balls.
Yeah. I just
we hit them hard, man. We hit them hard. That's why they had to become allies of them.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's just
stuff when they farmed out. You know, when they farmed out, and they killed one of us. That was it. We went after them with a vengeance. Yeah.
Yeah. They shedded the blood, NF blood. It was already a wrap. That was pretty much they said that.
Hey, Sundown. Hey, as far as my understanding goes, man, you would actually think that the NF and the A or the BGF and the AB had a lot more times of war, man, and I'm hearing that they did not really.
Well, you know what? The AB killed a lot of BGFs. I'll tell you that. You know, and the BGF they killed a few ABs, but not the ABs killed more BGFs than the BGFs killed ABs. But we killed more ABs. You know, it was kind of like
that's true.
With the BGF. Don't worry, we got this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and so and the BGF would get the Emmett. You know, the BGF got quite a few hits on the Emmett. You know, I'll tell you that right now too.
Who was the most prolific hitter from the BGF that would stand out in your mind?
Oh my God, there was quite a few of them, man. Hugo Fennell, Yogi. You know, Yogi was a killer. You know, High C Move, my brother, man, High C, Stephen Rowney. You know, God bless him. You know, may rest in peace.
So Sundown, we got a question.
Yeah.
Were you there when Michael Thompson did a backflip, somersault, beat up 20 people with 20 knives on the yard in Tracy?
Oh no, he only had one knife. It was 20 people, but he beat them all up with one knife.
It's a bad man.
No, listen, let me tell you something about that guy. He's a killer. You know, and don't ever trust him. If you're ever around him, don't ever trust him. The guy's a killer. But what he said happened never happened. You know what I mean? You know, so he's also full of shit.
Yeah, I've cross-checked it, and there's no.
If I had to be around him, I'd have to kill him, man, because I would not trust him. Yeah.
Oh, Sundown, man, that's classic, brother.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, you know, he's out there. He's in his own world, man.
Hey, there's a lot of jokes about that guy, man. But I heard he was about that action too back in the days.
Yeah,
but he's also about a lot of fabrication though too.
Yeah, well, listen, he could handle himself. You know what I mean? But he was not. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody in the world whooping 7 NFs.
No.
No, not back in those days.
That's like no one's whipping 7 MA. You know what I mean? No one's whipping 7 AB. No one's whipping 7 BTF. You know what I mean? You know, no one's whipping 7 TS. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, but so why you want to tell that kind of a story? Who knows? You know. You know, but he believes it. You know? I think he actually believes it. You know, you tell a lie long enough, you believe it. You know, so. You know, I've been telling myself that I'm handsome, and I believe it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Hey, Roro.
Yes, sir.
Joe Frazier, brother.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Listen, if I can see you just a couple lessons with you, believe me, brother. I mean, I show you how to throw them. I show you how you wouldn't get hit.
Hey, let me know when you're available, man. I'll come out that way, bro.
Anytime, brother. Anytime. Well, I go to court on Thursday. See what's going to happen there with this bullshit. You know, try to help prisoners and they want to persecute me. You know what I mean? You know.
Hey, shout out to everybody having this this warfare in our super chats, pro. We appreciate it, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, you know, it's like you know, you're trying to help prisoners, and because we can everything I file, I also file ineffective assistance of counsel claims, right? And I'm winning all those.
Right.
That's why the state bar went after me, you know, because I was winning, and it was costing their lawyers, and I was making them look bad, you know. Because I would win on the ineffective assistance of counsels, you know, and when a lawyer gets found that he was ineffective, he has to go back to school and he has to pay money and he has to not practice law for a little while, right? So they just got tired of me winning, you know, so they went after me. You know?
What did they base it? Did they base it on a certain case, or did somebody complain? I mean, what?
Well, they got a guy. They got a couple of guys, actually, 2 guys. One guy I never even helped. Don't even know what his name was. He just jumped on there and said that I owed him $3,000. You know, and then they asked him, did he ever give me any money? He said no. You know, I said, well, why does he owe you $3,000? He goes, for my time. You know, anyway, the guy was a nut. And the other guy, he said the same thing, that I owe $3,500, and I didn't. You know what I mean? And so it just, you know, he lost his case, and he lost it, not me. He lost it because he didn't do what I told him to do. You know, he got all pissy. He was one of them guys that called every 15 minutes and wants you to hold his hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he go to the yard. Like I used to tell people when I would help them, I said, look, you can go over and have your homeboys help you who are telling you all this shit, or you can have me help you. But I'm not going to sit here and fight your case and your homeboys' advice to you. You know? Yeah. Either you trust me or you don't. You know what I mean? So, and this is that kind of guy that every 15 minutes, well, you know, I heard this and I heard this. You know, this guy told me this and this guy told me I should do that. I said, but dude, you know, I got
a question for Sundown.
Do what we're doing, and he didn't do what I told him, and he messed it up and he lost. You know.
Hey, Roll, ask him.
He blamed me. So him and that other nut filed a complaint with the state bar, and so the state bar used that to come after me.
Man. What's up? Hey, Rocco's got a question.
Ask if he knows the Mongols. Ask him if he knows anything about the Mongols.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
What do you know about the Mongols? Talk about the Mongols, man. We got to hear about it.
Well, they were having problems with the Hells Angels, right? And so in the prison they had to separate them, and they're also having problems with the NF. You know, so they had to separate them, and I think they gave them CMC. Like they gave them their own prison anyway. You know, but their problems was with the Hells Angels mainly, and then with us. You know, they had a problem with us too because we wanted them too. You know, so they kind of segregated them. You know, when you came in, if you were a Mongol, they took you to a certain penitentiary. I think it was CMC, but they just kept them together. I mean, that's all I can tell you about them. You know.
Yeah.
And that's the heart of it. That's what it's all about. But that's what it was all about. The NF don't give a damn about them no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was just something that was going on back then. You know.
Hey, back in your time, did the fellas have a working relationship with the HA as well?
Yeah. We had an understanding with the HA. You know, as a matter of fact, an article came out in the paper. Sonny Barger was in Oakland County Jail fighting this case. And I was there in Oakland County Jail too. And the article came out in the newspaper that they had signed a peace treaty with they had signed a treaty with the EMA and with the AB. That they were gonna not a treaty, an agreement to be together. Anyway, so that they were joining and fighting with them. So it fell on me to have to go tell Sonny, hey, what's up with this? You know what I mean? You know. And so there we were in the county jail and together, and we talked, and Sonny told me, I don't know what the fuck that article's about. We would never do anything like that. He said, all I care about is the red and white. You know, I don't care about nothing else. It's gonna be one color in the whole United States before I'm through. You know, one badge. You know, he was serious. All he cared about was the Hells Angels. You know?
What about the triads? You ever interact with any triads?
Alliance, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, the triads. Well, what we had is we had the Chinese, the Joe Boys, right, from Chinatown. They worked with them, but we had the Joe Boys from Chinatown, and we had Chinatown there in San Francisco, and they were hooked up with them. Yeah. They had an alliance with us. You know, they were our allies.
Interesting.
Yeah. And the Koreans too. We had the Koreans too.
What were the Koreans called?
What name do we give them? Man, you know, I can't even remember right now. It's been so long. They were undercover. They were NF, you know, but they were undercover, way undercover, you know.
The Koreans were?
Yeah, we had Koreans. We had a whole faction of NFs that were Koreans. Not just Koreans. We also had Filipinos that were in that same group with the Koreans. You know, we sent the Asians and we kept them together pretty much, you know. And we put Rock over in charge of that, a Korean guy named Rock. Well, we called him Rock, you know, and his name was actually Lee. But, yeah, we put him in charge of all that. Matter of fact, he killed an AB there on the yard there in Tracy, in the hole. He went out, tied 2 pieces to his hands, and walked out to the yard. Told this guy was a big old AB. He told him, "You ready?" And the AB says, "What?" And he stabbed him. Killed him right there.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he beat the case. You know? What happened was his original conviction, they overturned that. And because he was in there on a wrong conviction, they couldn't find him guilty of killing that guy in the yard. You know, it was self-defense. They claimed self-defense anyway. You know? Because when you looked at this guy compared to him, you know, like the guy was big and he was small, you know. But he went out there and he just, voila, it was over. I was there.
So out of all the institutions that you did time in back in the 70s, you think Tracy was the most ruthless or what?
Oh yeah, when I was there, it was. You know, it was on the cover of the Time magazine. The most violent prison in the United States, Duell Vocational Institute. You know, that was the year that we had 19 murders and 127 stabbing assaults on inmates and staff. You know, and it was declared the most violent prison in the United States. You know, that's on the cover of the magazine. You know?
What'd you say it was on Time?
I believe it was Time. It was either Time or Newsweek. It was one of those two. It was the major magazine back then. I think it was Time because Time back then was a major magazine, but so was Newsweek.
I'm gonna try to dig that up.
Yeah, it's in there.
I've read it before, but I was looking for it.
Yeah, the most violent prison in the United States. I think it was the year of 1973 or 1974. Was it 1974? Either 1974 or 1973. Can't really remember.
That's the video we're doing a video on that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there it is there.
It talks about Soledad and Tracy.
Yeah, that's when I drove up to prison in '73. You know? That's when my whole fun began. You know? And I became a member in the end of '74. You know?
Man.
Yeah, but by then I already stabbed 2 ABs and beat up a couple of badly beat them up, a couple of mafiosos. You know, and the guy said I stabbed him, but he rolled over on his own. Or knife. I didn't stab him; he stabbed himself. I took credit for it. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, but you know, I'm not like that. Yeah,
shit happens.
Yeah, shit happens. You know.
He stabbed the ABs, but he didn't.
You know, even a deer when he's trapped becomes dangerous. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Okay, Ed, tell us. Have you ever fought any mafiosos, any Mexican mafia members? Have you ever personally got down like one-on-one, like just chunking them, no knives?
Yeah. So I just told you about right there where they stabbed me. When they stabbed me in Chino over crackers. You know, I was over running with crackers. You know, and when crackers came up, they threw me there in Palm Hall, and they put me in with the NF and crackers and them, and then they took me out because I got out there late at night and it was crowded, and so they got me out in a few days, and put me on the main line, and I didn't know anybody down there. And then I was out there like 2 days, and Crackers came out. When I saw Crackers, I was like, oh yeah, all right, homeboy. And then I noticed these mafiosos, turns out to be mafiosos, were dogging him, right? And he dogged them back, and he tells me, hey, you know what? You may not want to walk with me, brother, because it's going to get busy, you know what I mean? And I told him, the heck with that, man. They get busy, we get busy. They got to go through me, brother. I'm with you. Let's go. So we dogged them, you know what I mean? And the next day, I come out to the yard, and Crackers is gone. They put him on a bus and shot him up north, and I'm out there by myself, and these mafiosos come up to me and they jack me, about Crackers, and they call him a puto and all that stuff. And I tell them, hey, dude ain't here to back himself, and he ain't no puto. And they told me that, well, we're the MA, And I told them, I don't give a damn about your punk ass car club, you ain't got no cars in here. I thought they were talking about a car club, I didn't know. And so the next day they got me in the gym, and I was watching some guys work out in the martial arts up on a stage, and they set it up good. It was during the unlock, And my hair, I used to wear my hair part on the side, and my hair fell in my eyes, and I went to flick it out of my way, and I saw the knife, and the guy was going for my throat, and I just dove out of the way, and he hit me in the hip. You know what I mean? And I was trapped. I don't know. I became like Superman. I picked this guy up and threw him off the stage onto the weight rack, and he broke his back. The other guy busted his jaw, and he rolled over onto his own knife, and so, and I knew I was hit, and I seen the unlock was going on, so I made it out, and I made it back to my unit, and I pulled down my pants to see how bad it was, and I thought, Louis L'Amour, I read too many Louis L'Amour books and saw too many Western movies, so I heated up a cup. They used to give us little tin cups, and I made toilet paper bombs in the handle, and I heated that sucker up till it got red hot, and then I put it to the wound, right, to close the wound. And man, that hurt like hell, so I did it 3 times, and I figured, well, that's good, it ain't gonna bleed no more, And 3 days later, man, I fell out and walked into chow, and went to the hospital, and they were talking about gangrene. Might have to cut off my leg. And I was like, oh, God, no, please, Jesus, save me. So, and that's how I found out the hospital back there.
Hey,
the guys would protect me.
Hey, I got 2 more questions for you, man. Did you come up with Cuete at all? Were you locked up with Cuete?
No, I never, Cuete, nah, I don't remember what there. Rubalcaba, is that his name?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah. I was locked up with Rubalcaba. Yeah.
What was he like?
I don't know how the hell he ever made General. That guy was not the brightest thing on the Christmas tree, man. I mean, he had heart, but he was just, how the hell they ever make him a general? I don't know.
Hey, didn't Chino from Stockton stab him in the neck?
Chino from Stockton?
Yeah.
I don't know about Chino from Stockton. Chino I knew was Baby Ray from he was from Chino. Where he was from. He's a big old muscular guy.
All right, last one, Sundown, and we'll let you get to your night, man. What kind of interaction did you have with the Texas Syndicate, man?
They were our allies, and in San Quentin they really helped us. And they put in work, man. They're the ones that came up with the fiberglass knives to beat the metal detectors, right?
Yeah. And
they were making these fiberglass knives back there, and they were beating the metal detectors with them and getting them back. And they made some good kills. I mean, and they backed us. They got us weapons. They warred with us, against the MN, and the AV, so. They were allies. We got along real good with the Texas Syndicate. Yeah.
How deep were they able to get?
They were about 20 strong there, man. I was surprised.
Would they have been able to do it without the support of the NF?
You know what? Them Texas boys were tough, man. I'm telling you, man. That was a group of Texas boys that were tough. Them Mexicans from Texas were some killers. Would they have been able? They would have went down trying. And pretty much they did do a lot without the NF. You know, they were there a lot of times without us. You know.
Yeah.
You know, they had to stand on their own.
Are you talking about at Tracy?
I'm talking about in San Quentin.
Oh, in Quentin.
Yeah, that was where their strongholds is in San Quentin. You know, like in the other places where our strongholds, you know, they pretty much had an easy ride. You know what I mean? You know, they were able to kind of kick back. You know.
Look at Cultura Cafe, bro. He's got the play-by-play here. Oh, shit.
But in San Quentin, they put in a lot of work. You know.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. That's where they put in most of their work, San Quentin.
Were they ever allied with the MA? Did they ever have a falling out with the NF and start siding with them?
You know, they got an understanding with them eventually. You know, we're gonna leave each other alone. You know, and MS got tired of fighting them and fighting us at the same time. You know, and with us, we just got an understanding that they just said, hey, you know, we're gonna go on our own. We said, all right, we ain't got a problem with you. You know, we said, but we'll never come against you. Okay, as long as you guys ain't coming against us, you know, then it's good. You know.
Yeah.
And we still helped each other though. You know. You know, we still, and every now and then a couple of them would then saying, "No, fuck that," they jump on and ride with us. You know. You know, so it's just one of the things. You know. Politics of prison. You know, survival. You know.
They were about that action though, huh?
Oh, they were about action. I'm telling you, they invented the fiberglass knives, man. You know, them were some deadly knives they made, man. You know, they made some good kills with them. You know, there were so many groups, man, like the White Nationalist Socialist Party. You know, they got into it with the BGF there in San Quentin, and they killed a couple of BGF, and the BGF killed a couple of them. You know, and they were kind of allies with the AB. You know. That was my crime partner, Jimmy, the one that escaped from the family visit.
Yeah.
That was his group. I mean, he formed that group. And then he had his wife come on a family visit. They both escaped, went over the fence, him and his wife. And he got away.
That was from Quentin?
Yeah. Jimmy was a gangster through and through, man. He had done his time in Leavenworth and stuff like that. He's in my book. I write about him in my book. He's a gangster.
How long did they last on that after they got away?
They got away. They never got him.
Man, I think Flacco fell asleep and dropped his phone.
Yeah, they got away, man. You know, you know that's Jimmy, man. That Debbie, his old lady. She was devoted. She was dedicated, man. You know, she'd do anything for him, including escape from prison. You know. So they had it all set up. She had the car and everything out there, and guns and everything in the parking lot waiting. You know, she brought in the wire cutters and all. I don't know what she brought in. She brought in something that managed to get him out. I think a hacksaw. I think that's what it was. You know. Where
did they have the family visit trailers then?
Well, they were over by the fences, the one that they got out of. You know. And
by which fences? On the lower yard?
Yeah, they threw a blanket up over on a couple of blankets over the razor wire, and they went over and they got. I mean,
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Huh.
I forget what it was she brought him. She brought him something that they needed to get out. With. I forget what it was because it was in the paper and all that stuff. I wasn't there when they did it. You know, I was out on the streets when they did it. You know?
Hey, how thoroughly did they used to search you back then after visitation?
Not very good. You could get it, man. Sometimes I walk in with a lid in my shoe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like, and then when we were on West Hall, they didn't mess with us at all. You know what I mean? It was like, I had knives in the visiting room. You know, I worked the visiting room. I was my visiting room. You know, so we had money out there, everything. You know, I always kept money out there for family emergencies. You know, for people. You know, their old lady didn't have no money, and you know, I'd give money. You know, so for pay a electric bill or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
You know, in little emergencies like that. You know. Motels or something like that. I always kept money out in the visiting room.
Hey, Sonny E wants to know if you knew a Texan named Tero Rodarte.
Who?
Tero, Terro, Rodarte.
Tero Rodarte. Daryl. No, and off the top of my head, it doesn't sound familiar to me right now. Where did he do his time?
Sonny, can you be more elaborate? Do you know, brother? Shout out to Mexican Mike, no doubt.
Yeah, I know. If I
He
knew
says
where he
he
was,
says Folsom in the 70s. He's from Corcoran, California.
no, I didn't know him. I'm sorry.
Were you ever in Folsom?
Yeah.
That was straight stronghold for MA forever, huh?
Yeah. It was MS stronghold, AB stronghold too. It always was. Folsom was always MA and AB until I think in the 90s or something like that. It kind of started switching. Yeah.
Did you ever hear of any hits between the AB and MA?
Or disagreements between them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had disagreements. They had disagreements, but I never heard of them stabbing each other. But I know one thing: an MA and an AB went into this guy's cell when he came back from the visit. They killed him and they cut him open and took the dope out of his. He had keistered the dope, an ounce of dope. And they cut him open and took the dope.
Oh, they weren't waiting, no.
Yeah, that's how cold-blooded them guys were.
Hey, they wanted to get loaded right then. They weren't waiting for him.
Yeah, they fixed in the cell. You know what I mean, with the dead body there. Yeah.
Where was that?
That was in San Quentin.
San Quentin's got some horror stories, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you. But you know what? I like San Quentin. I always liked it.
Yeah, so did I, man. That's where that was like my favorite time, man, because you weren't just shit out of luck like you were in Pelican Bay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. It just felt like home still.
San Quentin was easy, man. It was an easy for me. It was an easy pen anyway. I thought it was easy. I was on death row and I liked it. I used to climb up on the mast, one of the things that holds up the fence and stuff like that, and I'd sit there with my legs crossed, look out over at the ferries and stuff like that, going in the water, shit like that. Just spend a whole day just sitting there after I worked out. I'd sit there and be just sitting there looking out, enjoying it.
Yeah, you got those four sides of them buildings. You got like the bay side of West Block, the bay side of like what is it? Donner and Carson, and then East Block. Other than that, you're just looking at some bullshit.
Well, no, North Block on Death Row, up on the roof, which is where the yard is, you can climb up and you can see the whole Bay Area. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're talking about like we're right by AC almost, huh?
Yeah. You climb up on Death Row, North Block. On top of North Block is the yard. They got like a cage there, right? A yard, and it's a good little yard. And you climb up on the like the pole, and you wrap your leg around there, and you can sit there, and you can look out over the whole Bay Area. You know what I mean? You can see the ocean and the ferries and all that. And on a rainy day, it was nice, man. I would go out there because guards hated it because I would make them. They didn't like going out there in the rain. But if one of us went to the yard, they had to go, right? So and I always would go out in the rain because I knew they'd have to go out there in the rain.
Yeah, my first trip to Quentin ever, man, I was on West Block on the Bay side, and they sent me up to the 5th tier, and I looked over the tier, and I was like, oh, that's a long way down, boy.
Yeah. They used to climb up and down them things like monkeys, man.
I've seen a few people do it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not messing around like that.
Well, hell no, stairs are good enough for me.
Yeah, maybe I climb, from the 2nd tier, but anything higher than that, nah, bro. You fall off that 4th or 5th tier, man. It's curtains.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, there was a Asian gentleman, man, when I was in Carson section that was on the 5th tier, and he took that dive, bro, because I was in Carson section from East Block Overflow from Adseg, and he landed on the dummy cage from the 5th tier, bro, and just disintegrated.
Yeah, that's just there's a lot of people taking that dive. So.
Yeah, Scott Peterson's in San Quentin unless he's back out the court. I heard he got an appeal or something. I don't know if San Quentin's currently a designated no good yard. It probably is.
I don't know.
They try to make every yard that's not a 3 or 4 yard, basically
well,
questionable.
Well, yeah, 3 yards even now too, though. But like it's like the 4 yards are the only ones that are left, really.
Yeah.
You know, and most of my time was always level 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I made level 3 once. You know, and then I was right back on level 4 again. You know, but
yeah, I started off with 17 points, man. Ended up with God knows how many. You know.
Yeah,
but I had the indeterminate too. I had the indeterminate, so that the points didn't even matter.
Yeah.
If I went back now, though, I'd probably have 0. You know.
Yeah.
Except for whatever my controlling beef is, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I like myself personally. I preferred level 4. You know.
Yeah, you know what to expect.
Yeah, and I preferred that program because, you know, if you were smart, you got yourself a good job where you were running around after everybody else would walk down because that's how you made your hustle.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anything that had to be moved, it had to go through you. You know what I mean? And you got your share. You know.
Yeah.
From building to building, like somebody in 4 block wants something from 1 block, you know, and I'm the one that's going to be going to 1 block and coming back to 4 block. I'm the mule. I'm going to get mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
Whatever. Yeah. So every day I was getting something. You know what I mean?
And, hey, I got a question for you, man. Hey, cells or doors?
You mean bars or doors?
Yeah, bars or doors.
I prefer doors. You know, a little bit more privacy. You know.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter. Huh? You know, cells are just as good too. I mean, bars are just as good too. It doesn't really matter. But a cell, I like a door.
Yeah, you have a little more of a sense of safety as well.
Yeah, you know, privacy. Yeah. You know, as far as safety, the bars are better. You know, because you can see and hear anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, people can throw stuff on you a lot easier too, though. Light you on fire and shit.
Yeah, if you set yourself up for it. Anyway, but you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready too. You gotta be ready to get offensive. You know, just like that. You know.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, so, yeah, I mean, you know where you're at. If you got enemies, you know what to expect, and so you're ready. You got to. So you're. You know, it was like they had a little Lebanon, man. You couldn't even walk the chair to go to the shower. You know what I mean? Because you know, and it was it's cold water up there. You know, but there was only 2 people who were able to go down the tier. It was me and this old man. And I would stop at every cell before I stepped up in front of that cell. You know what I mean? I'd stop, take a look, and walk across, you know? I'm not about to just be walking, whoop-de-doo, you know, and get stuck with a spear, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, or shot with a bow and arrow or something, or, you know, so, you know, but, yeah, it was crazy, man.
I can make some cold crossbows too, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, people don't know, there's all kinds of things you can make.
Hey, we used to hunt pigeons in there in Quinton.
Oh, with crossbows?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, good practice.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we used to do all that, you know, bombs, you know, make bombs, all that back in the days when we could get matches, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a hell of a thing too.
All right, Sundown, man. I'm gonna get off, man. I've been on here for 2 hours and 15 minutes now, so.
All right, Gunner.
They're gone, man. It's just me, man.
Okay, all right, little brother.
Hey, all right. I appreciate you, sir, as always, and to all the subscribers, man. Thanks for that little super chat war you guys had. That was amazing, man. I appreciate it very much. And
I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I'll call you up, brother.
Okay, I'm gonna watch you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Right. Have a good night. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you. You guys, man, you guys whooped ass right there, man. We had over 300 people in here, and you guys were slaying it, man. But thank you. Have a good one. Yeah, Flacco was falling asleep, man. I thought he fell asleep, so I removed him. But I don't know. Have a good one, man. We got a dope video dropping tomorrow at 2. I already got it scheduled. It's about some stuff from 1973 in Soledad. And yeah, have a good night, man. Appreciate y'all.